The vintage Morgan dollar series right now is on fire. The 1878 to 1904, again 1921, the original Morgans, the coins that actually circulated. Inside of it, one mint above the others seems to be having a lot of traction. It might be us talking about it, or just the fact that people always love our only southern mint, New Orleans. Maybe Mardi Gras passing recently might be part of it. Who knows? All I know is you can't find coins. But within those 26 New Orleans minted Morgan dollars, there is one that nobody can find. And or if they do find it, they don't like the price. Well, tonight we've nailed it on all fronts. It's here. The elusive 1903 O. And not only certified uncirculated in the original bag holder just released last year by NGC. Let's have some fun. So the Morgan Dollar series is introduced from the largest silver find ever, the Comstock Lode, Virginia City, Nevada. And in 1878, we have Philadelphia and San Francisco striking for the coasts. And Carson City is the only mint striking in the middle of the country where all the expansion is happening. The reason why is during the Civil War, at the beginning of the Civil War, the New Orleans mint was closed. It was never reopened. Because of the need for silver dollars and the need for coins in the middle of our country and the need for a mint there, opening up or reopening up the New Orleans mint was a thing. So in 1879, year two, New Orleans starts making coins. They made coins all the way through 1904, 26 consecutive years, right, through this pattern. And then they closed their doors for good in 1909. There are low mintage coins like the 93O and the 95O. There are very difficult coins to find in high grade, like the 89O, like the 91O. But there's one coin that's elusive in all grades. It's the 03O, the second from last year. But the perplexing thing is if you're a red book or a guidebook person, you look at the mintage figures, it's 4.4 million. So they got to be out there. Everybody forgets that in 1918 we had this destruction ordinance on the Morgan Dollar series. It was called the Pittman Act. The English needed silver to help with the run on silver certificates in India during World War I. We couldn't give them Morgan dollars because it said United States of America on it. They had to melt the bullion. They authorized the melting of 60% of all Morgans, and they did it. They just didn't keep track. But the logic tells us this. The coins at the end, the ones closest to the door when they opened up the vault, were the ones destroyed. So you see 1904, the last O mint, and the numbers are weak. But then you see 1903, and they're non-existent. Where did they go? And then we have the GSA sale. We find some Carson cities in the government's vaults, and they open it up and auction it to the public in the early 1970s. No 1903Os. So the story begins. It evolves to where it's still today the difficult O mint. Where the 93 and the 95 might have significantly lower mintages, this coin is significantly rarer. And it's priced accordingly. Now, if you've seen this advertised with our rivals on the airwaves here, you saw one of them on sale at $14.95. We are almost $500 less for the same uncirculated NGC certified. The only difference is ours is the very exclusive, very special original bag series, which means every label has an actual bag fragment. Just adds an extra piece to the story of our vintage Wild West Morgans. Now, all of our O mints are uncirculated, as you see. All of the Morgans in the original bag series or the fragment series are black core, which just makes that bag fragment pop. Now, numbers. I'm a numbers geek. Those that have been with me on a coin show before know it. If you look at just numbers, and today we have mintage figures, which isn't the true story, because many of you might have experienced. Hey, the red book says there's 4.4 million. I'm going to go to a coin show and I find none. There's 400 tables and I can't find a single 19030, or I can't find a single 18930. The key coins, I can't find them. Why? Well, in the late 1980s, when the certification services, the NGCs, PCGSs, etc., come together, they published what they do. Every coin, every grade. So if you look at the 1904, the last of the omens, you see a number and it's like, okay, 300,000 plus coins between NGC and PCGS, the top two. Then you get to this coin, 27,653 combined. That's scarce. So again tonight, for a few seconds more, I got 3 coins left. Thank you for those who have called in. If it's in your shopping cart, push it through because this one's going to sell out shortly. In the last year and a half, we've had the 030 and uncirculated on the air twice. 3 days a week, 5 hours a night, twice. And tonight, look at that price for the original bag series label on top of all of that. Special.